Excellent. So I heard you can actually make up to 6 characters per account. That's what I was reading. So, forgive me if this defeats and gets rid of my Crusader. If it does, I'll deal with it later. So, Perils of the Warp. So if we do a Psyker, which I've never played before, so we're going to check it out. I can do an Ether Walker, which looks to be melee. He's ranged, so he looks like a mix between them, but let's see. Force Sword and Force Rod. The Force Sword can be a formidable psychic weapon in the hands of a trained Psyker, capable of banishing demons back to the Immaterium with a single strike, combined with the Force Rod that stores raw Stop! Psychic energy. Only a few can weather the wrath and insanity of the Ether Walker. So you're fucking insane. Haha. Jury's still out on that one. Ether Walker armor. This ancient, psychically reactive armor phases its wearer between the Immaterium and real space, permitting to travel short distances in the blink of an eye. Also equipped with a personal void shield generator. And then Imperialist. Full Staff is a psychic weapon which is very hard to master. An arcane conduit to channel the wheel's amplified will into the target. And of course the Imperial armor. Even the existence of this term. I figured he'd run with that. Matter of fact, I knew he would. Okay. This ceremonial armor is fervently denied outside the Calgary Conclave. It uses long-forgotten xenotechnology to create a warp anomaly that halts the flow of time for a short duration. Also equipped with the Rosarius Force Field. So you get the Force Field and you can stop time. Interesting. Or there's the Scryer. Bolt Pistol and a Force Rod. Your Force Rod looks different than his Force Rod. Actually, it looks like they flipped. Okay. The bolt pistol is a sturdy, cumbersome weapon, firing mass reactive bolts that detonate on impact or inside the target. Why? The Scryer wields the... Okay. Combined with a Force Rod that stores and channels raw, psychic energy, the Scryer wields the perfect combination of physical and otherworldly threat. Looks like Wolverine, doesn't he? Warp-bound armor. This lightly armored psychic attuned suit permits the Psyker to project its disembodied presence over the physical world to gaze beyond the veil, making the Scryer the master of virtually undetectable reconnaissance. Also equipped with a frag grenade dispenser. Okay, so we like the frag grenade. Man, I don't know. Do we go with Ether Walker and, you know, ranged or kind of a mix of both? You know what? If we're gonna do it, why don't we just do it all out? Yes, I want story mode. Name. I wouldn't do that. Tall. Okay. Now, I see, and we can change our characters right here. Nice. Perfect. So, let's play tall. Curious how he comes off, right? It's the 41st millennium and there's no peace among the stars. The Imperial Man is besieged from all sides by the Xeno races and is slowly rotting away from the inside, tainted by the Chaos Gods. Inquisitor are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows and nothing is beyond their authority. They're the judges and the executioners.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It's authentic, but extremely old. The intensity of the Caligari warp searches is beyond anything I've experienced. There were many delays during the journey, but the coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave finally led me to this desolate system. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery. It got through the warp searches with considerable loss of data, and my astropath has been unable to decipher it. I will personally investigate the source of this mysterious signal.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
What do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition. And lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Require assistance?
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Box communication is jammed, and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Not toys. Poor cat. All right. No abilities. Completely different cloak. We know there's nothing in this hangar. Open sesame.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door.
Should be coming up on some weapons here. Should be coming up on some weapons here. There's a cogitator. Beep boop.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Current status: in the possession of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. So, warning, verifying current status. Inadequate data collated. Last maintenance logged a while ago. Warning, Giller shield compromised. Current state of impairment, 47.34% estimated. Prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Invocations of blessed recalibration required to the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Warning, corrupted data. Diagnostics interrupted. Initiating Psalm 178756 and a bunch of binary. We're not going to read the binary.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. Well, at least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
Sorry, trying to get my sinuses to drain better.
New log entry. Bodies everywhere. The putrid stench of death. Horrible wounds still ooze blood. What have we got here? A weapon? Well, the Emperor does protect his loyal subjects.
Yes, he does. So what do we got? Force bolt. Okay. That's basic attack. Bio lightning. Okay. Interesting. That's a medium range. That's going to be probably... Oh, that's a long range and a medium range. Ooh, Inferno, which only affects self. Creates a column of fire for 20 seconds. It seeks out enemies and deals heat damage. And then a Molten Beam. Channel beam attack that deals heat damage. Okay, so I'm getting... I've learned just start spraying when you do it. He ain't gonna listen otherwise. Alright, so let's just see. That's the bolt. So that's the fire we run into. Okay, so 2 would just be held down. Laser beam! Which I really think needs to have a cat chase it around. No. Wow, that fire is just going to follow me around, isn't it? Evidently, and you're about to run into an ogre.
A manifestation
with his finger.
Let's cleanse your taint from here.
I don't want to touch your taint. Oh, I'm trying to go backwards. I don't know.
Contagion of chaos seeping into the walls. I taste the despair in the air. This illness must be purged before it's too late.
Now we get a new staff. I don't know what that is. Ultimate power! Interesting.
New log entry. I've found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Argumentum. Defense system anomalies. Ranking security officer. Brother Marcus Dry. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. Confessions of the related personnel during the penitence hearings. Searching, picked recording database. Records not found. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turns open fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Probable cause: system malfunction. function. Dun dun dun. Most illogical. Process is initiated. Logged a priority level request to the maintenance fraternity, awaiting confirmation. Had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck, and a main cogitator in the control room where security personnel can manually override both the turret systems and the teleportarium signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment. Medicaid reports of personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions. Data corrupted.
I've found new information. There's an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
The Inquisition. Hey, what a show. Open door.
Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
I'll open the door. Ha! Go find the taint.
Servitor sputtering gibberish. I smell corruption. Exciting. Mind the door, please.
Wow, he is so British and polite. He's like Canadian Brit.
Foul heretics! Let my powers cleanse you from your sins.
Okay, so you're a short range.
Now you are gone.
Pew, pew, pew. Okay, so that's interesting. Sorry, I'm still all about my flamethrower. Not gonna lie. Look at me, I am a jackhammer. Please, look at me. Okay, yeah, so this is the Emperor.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Guess what? You in for a
I couldn't
shock.
turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Very. Good job, GG, girl. GG. Ah, making contact. You know, I probably should have looked at the weapon. Just saying. Well, at least with those there, that'll keep the cat from jumping up here. Spoke too soon.
Our augurs have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
I love how his force staff is just like bam, bam, bam. Sometimes the thunder and the lightning. Leave it. Warp heat. It's got to be this. Ah, it's the time warp. Okay. Cogitators. I have no idea what warp heat is. Ah, yep, that's what it was. Psychers accumulate warp heat when they use their I keep wanting to call it psychic powers. Too much warp heat can spawn destructive warp anomalies. All character classes in the game have a special resource that is used to activate unique abilities. Psychers have warp heat, which accumulates as they unleash their psychic powers. The higher the character's warp heat, the higher the risk of creating malevolent warp anomalies that can even kill your character. Warp heat can be reduced by using force weapon skills. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. So my lightning is the frightening. I see. Nice. Okay, so...
I, the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Nurgle.
A vile display of cruelty and madness. A sacrifice to the dark gods and their acolytes prowling these decks.
In other words,
Nurgle.
there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
Yes. Nurgle.
Witness the glory of the Emperor.
I really have no idea what that does. It's supposed to stop time. Immobile orb that stops time for 30 seconds. I can move normally, but every meter travel reduces duration. Ah. So basically they can't attack me. But I can attack and kick them. Interesting. Interesting. Which is so sad, because... it's not available yet. Okay, so I need to be really careful here now.
Repent.
Very careful now that I don't blow myself up. Ooh, there's a frag grenade. Exploded from Engineer Theta. 17-B, Lucan. Reference number 9834-1.T. Current rank, Operator Confessor to the Great Machine Spirit of the Martyr. Inloaded to Enginseer, Omicron 4. Vesuvia, reference number 739-448-9Z. Current rank, Engineer Hierophant of the Martyr. 12.4, automatically generated social components clipped, type, honorifics. Omega level encryption initiated, begins. Inquiry regarding confidential emergency invocation 7763P awaiting review. Precedent. Supplementary records collated attached. Analysis. The machine spirit of the Martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Threat assessment. Ultra high and growing. Proposal. Detachment of data serfs in the Blessed Core. Initiating data module scrubbing and anointing central processing modules. Personal note. The machine spirit is slowly becoming insane, and has started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless void craft trying to land on the deck. We must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you the fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. Bum, bum, bum. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omnissiah, to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophants. By the way, that's the microphone down here that I just leaned into. That little black thing you see right there. No, that's a cat over there moving. She's going to come up and look at the slippers too. Okay, so let's turn. Let's pick up this frag grenade.
A crude tool of mindless destruction. I'm sure it'll be useful on this ship.
You such a dick, dude. Just saying. Hey, look!
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
That grenade? Dude, you got 4. There you go. The Inquisition. Hey, what do you know? Inquisition.
Will eat me alive.
Whoa. So let's kill the rogue commander. Let's kill that. Let's kill this. Yo, dude, are you still alive? What the hell? Go away. Oh, hey. I have to remember, this guy is not as... Oh, I don't have any yet. Powerful as my other one.
Cleanse me of my sins.
Uh-oh. Nice. So I did that.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Okay, that's enough. Had to respond. Interesting, though. Should be coming up on... There we go.
The price I pay for power.
Yeah, so we have got to drop this.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to any conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
So the text on here sure as the hell really does sound like it's So I'm doing this to try and drop down my
So be it then.
Oh hey, look at that. Okay. Ah. Get out of the stuff, Jay. I wonder, does 2 drop it? No, it increases it. So the only thing that really drops it is doing a number 1 or hitting a number 4. Okay.
So be it then. Did you think a horde can withstand my powers?
No. Shit.
So be it then.
So we're at risk for a wee bit here. So I must say, the Psyker is a little bit of a wild card here. on what I can and cannot do. Because anything I do increases it. Yeah. And this does not seem to actually drop it. It increases it. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I'm an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate it.
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thought out.
Well.
Log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Yep. So, do you think our little friendly, Stop chewing on the dog bed. Stop chewing on the dog bed. Let's see what we got here. He's all like nomming on the dog bed. He needs to stop that. Okay, so we got a 4 staff. We'll look at that in a minute. Bunch of purity seals, blah, blah, blah. Let's continue. So before we go on, continue. Oh, we're level 2. So psychic focus, crush, and skill points. Psychic channeling. Yep. Okay, psychic barrage. And now we want to go and see, what do we have here? Oh, we have an implant. You know, we definitely want to increase that. Lay down, wet dog. So, this is slightly better than what I have. Lay down. Auto pistol, we're still not really using that at this point. Eye implant, sure. Why not? Because it's green. So, we'll replace that. Oops. Because I'm a moron. It's not a signum, it's a seal. So, yeah, so we're good there. Let's go to 3. It's Forbidden Cult. Let's get these done so we can go back to our Heavy Crusader. I followed a Vox signal, established a connection with a member of the unknown expedition. He is holed up in the subdeck control room. I need to get there.
Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence, and you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
We'll get to that in a minute.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other boardcraft in the vicinity.
Kill the heretic!
Line them up. Okay. So I'm trying to be careful because of this. My warp heat is a wee bit redonkulux. Oh, this one we have to kill the champion. That's gonna be fun.
Price I pay for power.
I wonder, can I run it into them? Okay, he's dead.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Yep, I guess you will. What do you think, Jez? Slippers in your way? Good. I want them to be. Let's go this way. Okay, I'm not ready to go that way yet. So let's go split down the middle, break right, agitator. Scriptorium telepathica, Martyr, region Caligari sector, segmentum tempestuous. Tempestus, but I like tempestuous. Destination colony choir scintilla, subsector admin conduit, telepathic duct, trans-imperial relay, Ogma 10. Date 8:30 M36. Reference Caligari 641.274.3451 Tenebra, which means we're in the Tenebra sector. By Brother Listar. 2 Forge World, Kashi Prime. Regarding request for partial overhaul. Decrypted message. This is the thrice blessed fortress monastery martyr, category A3, research vessel of the Holy Orders under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The martyr is on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsector. En route to the Caligari sector, the martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly, and the Geller shield suffered considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul in the orbital dry docks. Excuse me. Of Koshi Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Secure transmission end. Why are you bathing your paw next to my dragon? It was a question. And a very good one, I thought. You know what? Let's put these back here. There we go. So my toesies are nice and warm. Don't need them at the moment. The Inquisition. Show. The Inquisition. What do you know? We're gonna go ahead and split the sector. Ooh. Grenades. Nice. I think you can do better, though. Hey, here we go.
I will rip your mind into shreds.
Damn it! I don't know what in the fuck keeps going on there. I really don't. It's becoming very annoying that it keeps...
Revenge!
And I'm not hitting the bloody ass Windows key. That would actually pull down the menu if I was. Okay, you know what? 2. Dude, quit hitting me! I mean, I hate that I'm having to do it this way, but until I get something else, this is what I got.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Don't think you get it. Eat him, flamey guy, eat him. My flamey thing said no. Wow, how many doors are we gonna go through here? Hey, check this out!
I will rip your mind into shreds.
No, you won't. No, I won't. But I'll talk about it!
For the Emperor!
Okay, so we need some more heavy armor here. Lay special that I can't use. So the door won't open. Lay down, cat. Don't need them. Kill that thing.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious. I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Inquisition. What a show, the Inquisition. Come on. We got a big ugly coming up here. And this is where the door was.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Next. Oh, we got a new staff. And some new armors. So let's check out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Okay, so we have skills. We have a skill point to put in. We're dealing with ranged psychic debuffs. Unlocks the temporal status stun. Psychic combat. Which gets us plenty damage to all force weapon skills. Unlocks deny the warp resist. Okay, so I really need to look at warp resists. Okay, we know all about area effects. Single target DPS, I'm not worried about. Range combat, I'm not worried about. Psychic combat. Let's check it out. Let's work on warp resist. And we have a point. Actually, we have 4 points to put in here. So we now can do additional to that. Yeah, I really want that warp resistance. I hate to say it, but I do. Perks. Ooh. I did not know I could do that. Good to know. Alright, now inventory. Yeah. Oh look, now I have a cute helmet. Staff, force rod, yep. What about you? May as well. No. Okay, well, we'll check it out. So these are all the same. Well, not exactly. Yeah. Alright. So, let's head to Feral Tribes.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. At your command.
At your command. You will follow me. Oh wait, we have to be polite. Please follow me.
That was most remarkable. New log entry. This sanctum gives me the shivers. The iconography is clearly imperial in origin, and it points to an ancient sect. But the details of these statues look strange
to me. Alright, let's go, bros. Wow, okay. I might like this staff. I done may like this staff, Marlou. Ooh. Okay, so we have that. And this. Ooh. Hey, there's a body. Personal log by Archivist. Anselm de Averio. First analysis, I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The Praetorian symbolism in the content of the prayer book. Reference, Inc. Therefore, Met 6 indicates ancient heritage sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. Follow the blinking cursor. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin of the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium-carbon results. This would be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Hypothesis and the Imperium Beyond was unsettling to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Emperor have mercy on our souls. Watchdog. Oh, sorry. From forward to Inquisitor Klosterheim Personal Archive.
Ready to fight!
Watchdog will find you. Watchdog is there. Watchdog will take care of you, I swear. Watchdog will find you. Watchdog is there.
With fire.
Hey, let's go free some people.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
I will gladly blow them up, Thorn.
Ready to fight! For the Emperor!
Are you still alive?
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
You're not reporting for shit, dude. What are you doing, dog? Paula, what do you think we should do for dinner?
Ready to fight, sir.
Okay, that must be where we continue on.
Who are you to stand against me?
Hey, look at that. They dropped one of these.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
The Abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Ready to fight!
You know, Thorn, you're already pissing me off. And I am like the Pleasant Inquisitor. I'm like the polite Canadian Inquisitor. No offense to my Canadian friends. I was married once to a Canadian. True story. It's a long time ago. Okay, here we go. Why don't we,
Witness my power.
Why are you telling them to take it like a man? They're murder murgles. Mongrels. Okay. Did we do straight? Yeah, we did straight 4 staff.
At your command.
Okay, let's go see what Thorny has to say.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
You are addressing a servant of the Imperium who must be watchful all the time, lest corruption consumes his soul. I'm quite resilient.
So what is your plan?
Yes, the power we draw upon takes so many shapes and forms. A touch of righteous violence, maybe. Or perhaps something more refined. I think I'll improvise.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Yeah, I'm really not liking this psyker. I mean, he's a sarcastic son of a bitch, but... Improvise. We'll go back to the gunner here in a minute. Oh. Look at that. All sorts of shot. Support options. The expedition. The clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery, led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had Inquisitors and Interrogators in his retinue, and also some Space Marines from the Storm Watcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Yo, dude, they don't have to. Alright, no points available here. Let's go to inventory. Alrighty. What we got here? Well, it's better, so better means better. Oh, look! We're back to being able to see my ugly little Wolverine face. Force Rod. Oh, yeah. Well, look at that. It does more damage. Guess that solves that problem. Pyromancy. Okay, but we do have this Force Staff, which compared to this, that doesn't really do anything. Actually, I think we're going to change this. Didn't we get a Force Rod? Yes, we did. So it's not as good. You do 46 damage, you do 53. Well, you're one-handed. So the fuck, man. Oh, maybe I can't. Yeah, I can. There we go. Psychic Focus. Where the fuck does that go? Oh, do this. Huh, goes up here. Look at that. Replaces that. Okay. And let's replace that with... Okay, hold on. So we replace that. Let's put you down here. Frag grenades I'm not really overly concerned about because we just did that with Psychic Focus. I'm not really too concerned about the Force Shield. I am playing critical warp heat, yes. Alright, so let's replace that. Replace that. I like the fact that it's less. See what you have. Neta. Warp resistance though. Let's replace it with you. Thank you. I don't know why that's not working. Oh, I bet you I can't use them yet. No. Well, let's see. If I put this here. Yeah, I can't use it yet. Alright. Not really too concerned about it. Auto pistol 65. Okay, so let's look at you. You're 53. I'm an auto pistol. So you actually are better than that. I'll take it. Alright. Oh, let's finish this off. We're trying to be switching shit out, right?
Ready to fight!
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm not used to that. That's fine. Fiery form. That'll be entertaining. And I have nothing here for that one. Alright. Let's go meet Gaius. Alright. Let's go ahead.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Ready to fight.
Okay, so let's go ahead and deploy this here. We're doing that for the simple reason of that is probably the one that I will actually focus on the least. Reload. Shit, yeah!
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Yeah, no shit.
Now is not a good time. Off with you! For the Emperor!
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Their what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
At your command.
Yeah, great. Let's go ahead and get this deployed. And let's get this deployed.
For the Emperor!
Who are you to stand against me?
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Later, please.
Take it like a man, God. Repent.
Okay. Hey, look at that.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Ready to fight!
Oh, we will talk about it. One of those. Let's grab this minefield.
Know your pace! Charge! I said charge! Recoil, unclean.
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
Look, bitch, I'm doing what I can. I'm trying to keep this shit out of here. And I get what you're doing, but really? Like, I'm sorry here, but yeah. Show signs of getting ready to jump. I know, I can feel it. I'm psychic. Who, what, when, where, why? Yeah, you keep going there, little turret.
Die, heretic!
Next. Okay, since we're still dealing with the waves.
Work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their... what? Their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we've disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Gloucester.
Oh, yes. That two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him. And then he left me down here to die. But now... move!
Cogitator.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Let's. Logged under a humble tract on the violent changes in the behavior of the machine spirit. Vessel 897 Lucius.442.alpha class.sub-C35. Name Martyr. Logged by Enginecia Theta. 17-B Lucan. Operator Confessor to the Great Machine Spirit of the Martyr. Date of assessment. It's corrupted. We can't tell you. Insert Psalm 196.A. and all the binary. Summary. After the rites of diagnostics and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit and humbly asked it to confide in me about the causes of the recurrent system failures. Corrupted data. Why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed that rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with a non-hostile vessel of an exploratory fleet. Thus, more. Yeah, corrupted data. The machine spirit of the Martyr denies cooperation, citing the Sacred Order 947.A as issued by a spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius. Addendum. No executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the Martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location, and that the protection of the Martyr is top priority, and it asserts its right to override the Martyr automated weapon systems and the teleportarium in times of need. Assessment. Possible warp infestation of the machine spirit. Invoking the conclave of the imminent system purge. Bum bum bum. Searching databanks. Content missing. Moving right along.
Records are disturbing. This Martyr has a mind of its own.
Ready to fight!
Yeah, let's go pick up our credits. Guys, I'm just getting my money. I gotta pay back Lando. See, I borrowed all this stuff. Okay. So we know where he is. He's over here. And we're about to get fucked.
Take it like a man, God.
There's a ruin still over here.
Take it like a man, Guardsman!
Okay, got the credits. Move, move, move! Alright. Here it comes. I've defeated so many of these things.
Traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish you!
3.
Death is a journey.
I'm great. I've just killed a hellboat, a twisted mockery of a space marine.
Oops.
Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial Space Marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
Yeah, let me get my shit, yo. You know, it's not every day I get to go through and, like, destroy one of these things. Okay, maybe this.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least I hope so.
At least I might have, I don't know.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jella shields are probably compromised. Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
She has a point, but we're gonna leave everybody else there. I love this scene. They did.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the space marine. What's happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it's very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari group. Then we will wait and see.
Just so well done. Golf clap. Okay, what do we got? Couple swords, can't do anything with. Ooh. Okay, continuing on.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
Well, that must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the fortress monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation, evaluate the data, gather new clues, and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board, so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult. Indeed.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
The clues I've discovered indicate the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits the fortress monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad. Possibly during a warp incident. It has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely and trying to destroy the approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. I can conclude at this point that the abandoned fortress monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago, after the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy. The Martyr was commandeered by an inquisitor called Uther Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp surge in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. Okay, so before we do anything else, set 2 is a straight up staff, which would be replaced with the psychokinetic staff here. Or do we want to replace it with the force staff here? So we got a set of armor that me, and you're me. Okay, so let's look at set 1 real quick. Auto pistol. Laser pistol. Or we're back to an auto pistol. No, I like the amount of damage we do. You do 52 damage. What are you? 56? Oh, that's an easy one. 54? Still an easy one. I am plant. No. Purity seal. Ooh. Deflect chance against ranged attacks. Regeneration. Go. No, we're going to leave it as is. Purity seal. Warp peak cost. Yes. We are taking that. I am bland. Much better. Go to set 2. The Inquisition, that's 52, 54, and you're already at 56. No. No. Alright. And you're not much better. Okay, so let's go to Raggy. Hello, Raggy. So. But what do you have for me? Really? Oh, looks like all of our credits span across everybody. I was not expecting that. At all. No. I really wasn't. How much? Me. I am taking after my cat. Meh. Got a Raggy. Okay. And for this particular guy, we're going to stop here. Actually, was there anything else? Yes, skills. I thought so. And we're working on psychic combat. There we go. Okay, now, let's go ahead and stop there.